Foreign nations will finally be asked to pay for the privilege of access to our market.
Trump announced that it was Liberation Day, and he laid out how the U.S. has been ripped off on these trade deals, which is exactly what the economist Oren Cass just said right there on The Daily Show, and how that foreign nations are going to have to pay for access to our market. We're going to do things more fairly instead of just having wackadoodle tariffs. If we try to sell rice in Russia, 700% tariff, or if we try to sell dairy in Canada, 300% tariff, we're going to start evening the playing field so that we can compete and, I don't know, maybe build and make things in America again. How novel.
My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day, waiting for a long time. In the coming days, there will be complaints from the globalists and the outsourcers and special interests and the fake news. Always, the fake news will always complain. But never forget, every prediction our opponents made about trade for the last 30 years has been proven totally wrong. They were wrong about NAFTA. They were wrong about China. They were wrong about the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which would have been a disaster. The United States charges other countries only a 2.4 tariff on motorcycles. Meanwhile, Thailand and others are charging much higher prices, like 60%. India charges 70%. Vietnam charges 75%, and others are even higher than that. Likewise, until today, the United States has for decades charged a 2.5 tariff. Think of that, 2.5% on foreign-made automobiles. The European Union charges us more than 10% tariffs, and India charges 70%. Foreign nations will finally be asked to pay for the privilege of access to our market, the biggest market in the world. We're right now the biggest market in the world.
Okay, so as I've been saying all week with this, you can make arguments for or against tariffs. And actually, in a moment, we're going to show you Thomas Sowell, who has not made a public appearance in a long, long time, but he just did. And he's actually anti-tariff, which is what I said yesterday. The pure libertarian argument on this would be anti-tariff. You want the government out of the way of the markets as much as possible. But Trump is not a pure libertarian. He's a conservative trying to use government in specific ways, meaning to even the playing field. And you can have an honest and nuanced debate about it. Phoenix and I this morning went through a whole bunch of guests that we want to have on the show on both sides of this to start bringing on to have an interesting debate about economics and does this stuff work. Also, Trump makes a good point that the people who've gotten everything wrong, right? All the economists, all the people on TV and everything else, they're the ones that are upset right now. But it's like, what did you guys do over the last 3 decades? What you did was make sure that we have these ridiculous trade deals so that if you're buying a motorcycle in America, there's a 2.5 tariff to get in, but it's a 70% tariff to get out, to get into, say, Vietnam. That's what he just laid out right there. So all we're trying to do is even the playing field. Trump then continued laying out, and he's talked a bit about this, but he added some companies on this, major worldwide companies that are now investing in America.
Here are just a short list of some of the companies that have already announced and committed to investment. Apple is going to spend $500 billion. SoftBank, OpenAI, and Oracle, great companies, are investing $500 billion almost immediately. NVIDIA, a hot company, is investing hundreds of billions of dollars. They just announced. TSMC is investing $200 billion, and they said the reason was, number one, the election of November 5th, and number two, the tariffs. Johnson & Johnson, great company, $55 billion. Eli Lilly, $27 billion. Meta is investing $500 billion. DeMac is investing $20 billion. CMA, CGM, $20 billion. And then you have Merck and Clarios, Stellantis, General Motors, GE Aerospace, Honda, Nissan, Hyundai are all putting in billions and billions of dollars, and they're committed 100%.
Okay, so if you think about the clip that we started with, if you're talking about the chaos that Jon Stewart's referencing, the chaos seems to be that companies are investing again in America. Why did all of those companies not do those massive investments in America under Joe Biden? And why are they doing it now? Free speech is under attack, but Rumble refuses to back down. We've always believed in empowering voices no matter how unpopular, and now we're taking that fight to the next level. When major advertisers conspired to pull their dollars, even brands like Dunkin' Donuts turned their backs, claiming Rumble had a right-wing culture. But we're not here to fit a mold, we're here to defend free expression. To strengthen this mission, we're excited to offer Rumble Premium, a completely ad-free experience with exclusive benefits for viewers and creators. You'll find exclusive content from creators like Russell Brand, Dr. Disrespect, Timcast, and the Mug Club with Crowder. It's more than a subscription, it's a stand for free speech. Your voice matters. Join Rumble Premium. For a limited time, you can get $10 off an annual plan using promo code Rubin. Visit rumble.com/premium/Rubin and claim your discount today. Together, we can turn the tide. Whether you join Rumble Premium or simply keep watching, your support helps keep free speech alive.